Yo, so let's talk about it. The boy G Tune down for the 818, will die for the 818. The rebirth of the NAPs. That's not what NAP stand for where I came from. Where I came from, there wasn't too much Aryan going on. Probably like we terrorists on the east side. If they were there, they over there, Simi Valley somewhere scattered around. NAP stand for niggas always pimping. And not to be all over online dry snitching. The reason why I'm bringing these cowards up is I never understood like a real war. I never understood a real gang war until I seen people going at it with them. When I started seeing people going at it with them, that's when I realized like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Gang banging is not a joke. It was all out war between NAPs and these other three gangs that was around their areas. You got three different altercations with three different gangs that was going at it with just that one gang called NAP. A couple of schools they went to, I think some went to Maclay on the east side, Maclay Junior High School. A lot of them dudes, they went to Nobel Junior High School. Getting back to the NAPs, back in junior high days, I'm sure it was some NAP affiliates that went up there, but I don't know how they got put on or who. Back in Nobel Junior High School, it was probably like 3 or 4 people. No more than 3 or 4 people. A couple of guys were supposed to get put on as far as initiated inside the game, but it just never happened. They wind up being from either 6-0s or 40 Crip. The disturbing topic is a lot of the NAPs back in like 1991, 1992, they would throw these little functions around Glen Oaks and Van Nuys Boulevard. So when they throw these functions, every outsider or every individual they're not familiar with, as far as, you know what I'm saying, who they are, we're getting pressed. So it wasn't even about the money, the little $2-3 you were paying to go inside this house party inside some apartments, some raggedy ass apartments within the area. You would get charged money to get inside, but if they don't recognize you, you might get robbed. You know what I'm saying? And when I mean robbed, it could have been your shoes, your jewelry, your car keys, whatever type of keys you had in your pocket, they're taking that, your wallet. You know what I'm saying? And that was like a form of disrespect for you pretty much to utilize like, look, this ain't for me, I gotta get out of here. So if you ain't analyzing the situation of as far as like some hungry sharks looking at you or ready to get at you, you need to get the fuck out of Dodge. It all started with them niggas striking up NAP and Humphrey Boys. What they were doing, they were going around all the areas where they would strike up their hood, crossing out the P. So a lot of the Pacoma Pirus felt like, oh, well, if they crossing out the P, them niggas must be Crips. Or them niggas is trying to do some sneaky shit by pretending they're Bloods in their neighborhood and wind up switching up when some shit go down. This interview is based on how the NAPs got into it with the Humphrey Boys. So the Humphrey Boys was going around crossing out the P every time NAPs hit up NAP. Whatever name had a P within that name of their hood names, they'll cross the P out. Pacoma Piru, they was just already on the verge, like they didn't know what to believe, who was lying within that gang of NAPs, so they stopped fucking with them. Stopped fucking with them niggas completely. NAPs did some shit. I couldn't tell you what it was, but they did some shit to get back at Humphrey Boys. I don't know what it was though, you know what I'm saying? They retaliated because, you know, the word got out that they were just tired of Humphrey Boys playing games with them niggas, you know what I'm saying? They went through a long time getting bullied by the Humphrey Boys. So NAPs, them dudes, I don't know if they had a meeting or they had a talk over the phone. Them dudes just started standing up for themselves, you know what I'm saying? So they got back at them with revenge. I couldn't tell you what it was. It was a little function, dance party at the Boys and Girls Club. It was a little dance at the Boys and Girls Club. Everybody was exiting the premises. A lot of people were catching buses at the bus stop. A lot of people were getting picked up by their moms and dads, you know what I'm saying? It ended like around, I think like in between 7 and 8 p.m. But a lot of people were still hanging out after 8 p.m. A car came by, you know what I'm saying? Some Hispanics, you know what I'm saying? They came by and boom, 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 boom. That's all you heard. I'm gonna get back to this video on the NAPs versus the Humphrey Boys.